Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Downs makes his big league debut right after this. Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
So stepping in, Ian Happ, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. The pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Line drive base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
At the plate, Suzuki, as he sends it on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Robles is back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the Nationals nothing. Justin Steele is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping into the box, Victor Robles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Stepping in now, C.J. Abrams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Line drive base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Now a move over to first. And another throw over. Runner back safely. In now, number 45. Pitch is high. The throw. Tags there, and Gomes gets him trying to steal second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Two out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And good for him. Joey has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Late that time for a strike. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Trey Mancini comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 3-1. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Batting seven, the second baseman, Nico.
Digging in, Nico Horner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1 on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. The 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted. He can run into a 3-run homer as well.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's low.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
Batting 7.
Ready now, Ildemaro Vargas. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 8. The second baseman, number 3.
At the plate, Downs, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
You know, Matty, the talent's undeniable with this guy. High round draft pick, but nothing's given once you get to this point. A lot of people are super excited to see if he could be one of the faces of the future of this organization.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nationals leave 1. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yan Gomes. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 9.
So digging in now, Justin Steele. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The left fielder, number 8.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A little low. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Suzuki. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
The pitcher.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And that's the first out.
Now batting, center field.
Victor Robles digging in now. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 5.
And now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1 home. 2 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 24.
So here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1. Here it is. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. He drew a walk his first time up. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2 balls and no strikes.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Payoff pitch one more time. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with. Digging in, number 45. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting. The right
now at the plate, Lane Thomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's inside. 2-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Nationals gone in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nico Horner. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Dickerson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
1-1 the count now. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. Just hung in there on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Thomas is there. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 35.
Stepping in, Justin Steele. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Ball 1, no
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, the switch hitter, Keibert Ruiz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Popped him up. Gomes has a play. 1 out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
The count now at 2-1. Pitch on the way. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Downs. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The pitcher, number 46. Patrick.
Into the box now, Patrick Corbin. On, he pops it up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
1-0. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Swanson picks it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
0-1 the count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Three-two pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batter.
Ready for another shot now. Suzuki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The 1-2.
2-2 count.
One out, nobody on. Ball three. 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike three.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Now batter.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
So now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Swanson is off of first with 2 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, C.J. Abrams. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, number 45. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lane Thomas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 23.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in now, Keibert Ruiz. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One in the inning for Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Victor Arano comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Victor Arano.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles is there, and he has it for the first out. So striding in, Nico Horner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Eric Hosmer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Pitch out, nothing doing. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Eric Hosmer will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Cubs. Now
Last half of the seventh here, and set to go as the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Tucker Barnhart is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Keenan Thompson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Here's the pitch.
Number 71.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hit in the air to right field. Suzuki is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Downs. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in the box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off the schneid and getting a big league knock changes everything.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1-2 now. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 2-1. Tanner Rainey will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Matt Merker will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A ball and no strikes. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
To 2-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Into the box, Suzuki. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Robles will get there, and he puts it away to Michael Rooker is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. In now, C.J. Abrams. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. One gone. Stepping up now, number 45. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Up next for the Nationals.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lane Thomas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 in the end. Hunter Harvey takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 73, Hunter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dansby Swanson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 2-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So here's Trey Mancini, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
At the plate, Nico Horner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's just out.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. 3-1 the final score this afternoon.
The final